Wagwan, y'all, it's Anvil from Shift Gear. I accidentally turned into a meme at some point last weekend, and I didn't even know it. But so someone told me about what was going on, and I immediately changed my Twitch name to Anvil, and I went into just in the Azul chat, and I tweeted, "Y'all are." I sent something stupid. I forget what I commented, but yeah, I changed my name to Anvil. So if you saw the name Anvil in Azul's chat, that's what was going on.
Bro, I was like watching, like in the background. I always have Azul stream when they like he rebroadcasts, and like I think I was like cooking dinner or something, and like I just heard like
Yeah.
Annabelle from Shift Gear like 5 times. I'm like, what's going on here? Like,
Wait, did he say it or was it reading the comments?
no, I think someone in the comments, like, cause like I think they have the standings or something, and it was just like, oh, is that Anvil from Shift Gear? Like, obviously someone's like autocorrect went off because like they have I guess like their iPhone or something autocorrects Aneil.
Yeah, as it should. That wouldn't be the first time I've gotten that. It actually happens a fair amount.
You've gotten Anvil before?
Yeah, Anvil. I think it's the default for my name, but it was jokes, bro. Like LDF just texted me, he's like, "Yo," at word for it, he said, "Yo, Bear Mans are calling you Anvil in Azul's chat right now," and I was like, "Bro, what the hell?" Like, I was still down bad from my own experience, and I went there, and it gave me the laugh I needed to continue my day. Nice. So shout out the Anvil Mans. I don't even know what the hell y'all were talking about with my name, but thank you for calling me Anvil. That'll be my name going forward. I don't have much else to say about that. Anyways, welcome back. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you. We had a great episode last week with Henry. We got a lot of traction on that, which is awesome. So thank you, Henry, for coming on. He's always so insightful. And I don't know, I even watch those episodes back because I like listening to those, and I normally don't watch our episodes back. So Henry does a great job.
You know what I was thinking, Neil? As I was watching all this Jelly Guardy on the weekend, I'm like, that was some Henry Chow lying on the podcast. This guy's like, oh, Jelly Guardy sucks. No, we don't play this. What's this guy do? He plays Jelly Guardy.
Hey man, whatever you gotta do to win, I guess.
He's using the Shift Gear for misinformation. So
yeah, he's spreading misinformation, bro.
Yeah, obviously I'm joking. I know he switched last minute, but I just thought that was funny that he was like kind of on the fence. And I think I saw Henry like talk about it again. He's like, oh, I hate this build still, even though his group did so well. I think Henry just likes the consistency, but yeah, it was definitely a Jelly Guardy weekend for sure. Down there,
definitely felt like it. Yeah, it was a great play. I mean, the deck's just a little bit more boring than normal Guardy, right? So kind of the guys who want to play it are just like, I really want to play Purple Raging Bolt, but it is the best build right now, I think.
Yeah. Well, which one are you talking about, Jelly or the Screamtail?
The Jelly.
Wait, well, I feel like the Screamtail is the Purple Raging Bolt. The Jelly is definitely not Purple Raging Bolt.
Feels like Purple Raging Bolt. Is just like, I'm gonna
jealous. It feels like Raging Bolt.
I was kind of referring to the Purple Raging Bolt in the sense that Raging Bolt just says, "I'm gonna hit you and do whatever you want." That's kind of where I was getting at. But I see what you're saying. Actually, sorry, I misinterpreted what that reference was. But to me, Jelly is the more like Purple Raging Bolt because it's kind of just brain off hit. That's kind of what I was getting at with that.
Well, I feel like it's more complicated than the Screamtail build because you at least have like a lot of the matchups you have to decide if you're going for it or like if you use Felicia's attack.
There's definitely a lot of brain power that goes into it. To be honest, I don't know. So, anyways,
I mean, we can go over all the results, Neil, but I think we should probably start with you because you played Gardevoir, the probably most unconventional of the lists that were in day 2. I didn't look through all of them, and you're like, I didn't even know. I knew you were playing Gardevoir this weekend, but I didn't know what list you were playing. Yeah. But then I see here there's Enamorus, there's an E-Switch, there's Defiance Band. You know what's going on in this list? Why don't you let the people know?
Stuff going on. Yeah. Yeah, let me walk y'all through. So Enamorus was a last day kind of addition. I was working with a couple guys, and we decided Enamorus was a great card. The reason being the utilization for Enamorus. And I will say, I want to point this out. I think it was half my rounds that my opponent picked up my Enamorus and read it. I was just counting in my head because I just wanted to know. The application of this card is simple. The main application is you go into Goldengo, you throw a Defiance Band on it, you're hitting 230, you need 1 Monkey Ping to keep pace with Goldengo, and you're throwing a 1 prizer at it. So in theory, it works quite well. In practice, it worked so much better than I ever could have imagined.
Really? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I used this card, I'm not joking, every single round. I used it every single round. And I didn't realize that I did until I looked back on it. And so every single deck I played against had some sort of psychic Pokemon that was in play that allowed me to use this Pokemon. And I mean, Kieran, you played Gardevoir a lot. You know the downfalls of Gardevoir are hitting big damage sometimes with the 1 prizer is difficult without damaging yourself and opening yourself up to monkeys and stuff. So this card, guys, I cannot say it like more. It is unbelievable. Enamorus was the secret card of the weekend, and man, was it amazing.
But those games you were playing Enamorus, like, would you have won without it, or is this actually like turning the tides? Is it a win more, or
It's
was it
hard to
actually like a
say.
win because?
No, there were like a couple games that I won due to Enamorus. I don't know about sets that I won due to Enamorus, but there were definitely individual games that I was like, if I didn't have Enamorus Defiance Band, or even just Enamorus sometimes, I was cooked. Because this card basically makes your opponent respect you. Because if they target the Gardevoir, which a lot of decks do to shut your deck down, your Enamorus is still alive. And there's no way to deal with both effectively typically, like there is with Screamtail. Sometimes you can like Tool Scrapper or Monkey. You can't do that with Enamorus. And so my Enamorus is active, hitting you for 200, and I'm never going to kill your second guy you put on the field. And if you put down Fez, I'm matching you with my Fez. So there's a lot of cool applications with this card, and I think now it's in the light a little bit. We got this inspiration from a list that came out in Frankfurt. I forget the fellow's name, but we actually ended up on the exact same 60 cards, even though I built mine
This guy?
independently. Yes. So it's actually the exact same 60 cards, but he played it
Nice.
in Frankfurt. Yeah, and I thought it was a super cool card. I was like, the reason why I came to this is because I was concerned about Goldengo's numbers going into the weekend. Like I said on Shift Gear last week, I was like, I think Goldengo is the perfect play. It still kind of felt like the perfect play to me, but it wasn't as big as we thought. And I actually didn't even hit one through my run. My run was really, really weird. So
Didn't you hit 2?
no, that was an ID. So that last one was an ID.
Wait, you
but then there was a
ID'd at
tender.
5-2, Anil?
Yeah, I did because I knew he was
Shameful.
playing Dengo.
Shameful.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you just told
I
me you
know.
played Enamorus for Dengo, and you're still taking IDs, bro.
Yeah, against Dario, I was like, I sat down and I was like, I don't know, like I'll do whatever he kind of wants to, and we kind of talked it out, and we decided because there's 6 more rounds, it almost benefits you to take the ID here because you have a chance just to run the table the next day, which I did. So
Well,
it kind of
but
works out.
if you would
But
have
then
ran the
it screwed
table,
me
you
at the
could have
end.
ID'd the last one. Also, Dario, shame on you for IDing a good matchup. Not a serious
I think we
competitor.
both just sat down and we're just like, all right, this is a good player across from me. I'll take my chances everywhere else. But yeah, no, I do agree that probably wasn't the best ID. But I think EV wise, this is a conversation we can have. I think EV wise, it might be back to ID your last
No,
round.
it's definitely not EV wise to ID. Because then, like,
I don't know.
you can't natural tie on the next day.
Yeah, that is the issue, but you wouldn't get to the next day in a lot of cases. And I think early in the season, like chipping points and like the ability to cash is still very much open with an ID.
I don't know. I think you'd rather just like win as many games as possible and going to the next day. I think the margin for error is higher for cashing too, because then if you lose like twice, you can still cash. I think I forget what the record was the cash, but
Well, this event was scuffed, dude. Like,
you
this
needed
was
10-2-2
stupid.
to cash. So if you go in at 5-2 and you go 4-2, you go 9-4. Oh, so I guess you don't cash, but you can tie a couple more, right?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Or no,
so that was my
6-2.
story. So yeah, I was in that position. I started 5. I started hot and I was feeling good. I was like, dude, this was the most confident I'd ever been going to a tournament. I was like, I feel like I win this tournament at any point. I felt comfortable with my deck. I thought I played the best deck in the room. But I got to 5-0 and then I hit a Grim and then my day started to derail a little bit. And by the time I got to round 9 or round 8, I was getting a little worried, and I was like, all right, I want to give myself a chance around the table the next day and see what happens. I ended up winning my round 9 super sweaty Terra Box game. And then we all know what happened Saturday night. We were all out at the bar thanks to FCBC, man. We were at the club. You got us a booth. We're at the till like 3 a.m. Got back, 3 hours of sleep. Went to the venue, and I got blessed with the round 1 Crustle. So I was like, yo, shout out Crustle for real, because that's pretty free for Gardevoir. Got blessed with the Crustle, then blessed with the Bolt, and then it got a little sketchy from there. But yeah, I ended up running the table. I needed to, and if I won my last one, I would have made ASIM for top 8. And unfortunately, it was 1-1 against our good friend Simon Feng, and I prized both my Gardevoirs in game 3, which kind of sad. You can win that matchup without Gardevoir on the field, but I wasn't able to that time. And yeah, so I lost, and then somehow you can go from being like you would be in top 8 with a win to whiffing cash with a loss. And unfortunately, that was the path I took.
Yeah, you got the same amount of points as I did in Monterey, and I went like 8-3.
Yeah. Oh man, I went 10-3-1 and I barely got anything. I got a box for my efforts. It was sad, bro. I was like, I normally take this game very, very lightly, and we know this here. But I got home, bro, and I sat in my bed. I was so sad. I was like, this sucks, dog.
Yeah.
So
it does feel bad to like finish. Like, how many people was there? There's like 2,600 or something.
2,600.
You basically finished the top like 1.5%. It's like, all right, here's a box.
Yeah, and like we talk about this on the podcast a lot. Like these opportunities are so rare when you go on these runs that capitalizing is so important. And this was one where, like I told you, like I sat down and every time I sat down, I was like, I'm going to win this game. Like I felt so confident. I felt like I was going to win the tournament, and just got derailed by a double Gardevoir prize and a couple Badoo cheeses at the end there, and that felt really bad. I think more so, I'm more disappointed in the fact that I wasn't able to showcase Enamorus and win the tournament with it the way I wanted to. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic run. I had a lot of fun. But y'all should really consider playing Enamorus with Energy Switch. The deck is a little bit more difficult with it. You have to kind of bait your opponent to doing certain things at certain times, but the deck is really cool. We played the one Energy Switch just to kind of cheese a spot. I was kind of looking at that 4 Monkey, 4 Dark package, but I ended up wanting to choose a spot to make room for the Defiance Band. Do cut the Charm. One Charm does feel terrible, but the Defiance Band makes up for it in a lot of cases. And what people don't realize, too, is you can Miracle Force with Defiance Band to take a lot of 220 KOs, which ends up being really, really relevant. So that was good. And I used, I forget, I think it's called Heart Sign, and Amorous' first attack to take a KO at one point with a Defiance Band for 60. So you have 3 slap attackers to KO Badoos as well. So that's the story of me. That's enough about me. But yeah, that was
I have
run.
one question. Do you not just get farmed by any
Yeah.
Golden Go that doesn't put a Psychic type into play?
Well, the idea is that like eventually you kind of need Fez when you're under Iono pressure, like over and over and over. So Godengo, if they're not benching Gimme Ghouls or Monkey Dory, eventually they will bench Fez. And like if they don't bench any of these things, I mean, cool. Like I'm still a normal Gardevoir deck, right? Like I have a bad matchup in a Goldengo. I have this one card that maybe helps me, maybe doesn't,
Yeah.
but has applications in every other matchup. And worst comes to worst, if they don't play it down, they don't play it down. But then once you start putting pressure on their Dengos, I actually like I really wanted to pull this off in the tournament. I never got a chance because I never played a Dengo, but I wanted to bluff Devo to get them to start putting down more Gimme Ghouls. That was going to be kind of my game plan. Just bluff Devo, start spreading damages if I'm gonna Devo. I don't play Devo, and then once they start playing Gimme Ghouls because they're worried about a board wipe, then I go in with an Amorous.
But then if you're not taking prizes, then if you're spreading damage, so I feel like they can just keep taking one prize knockouts and bench.
Oh yeah.
Illegal.
Yeah, like I mean, the idea would be that you would hope to just cheese them in a game one, and someone will fall for that. I also just think it's tough for them to not play down Gimme Ghouls after a certain point. Like,
Yeah,
if you have 2 Goldengos in play and no Fez, you kind of.
but like
I don't know.
if I bench Fez's Dango, right, you have to match me with your Fez, so then you lose your one prize board, and now I'm just gonna boss your
Yes,
Fez.
yes, no, absolutely. There's definitely this is not a perfect strategy by any means,
Okay.
but I think it's an effective one, and I think Enamorus is still really good, and people should pay attention to it. It is a really ugly Pokemon though. That thing's
Did you have the alt art, Neil, or no? You had to use the.
Yes, I did. Yes,
Nice.
I did.
What does it look? I
You know
forget what
me.
it looks like, but I remember it looks like nice.
It's all purple.
Oh yeah, this one. That's right.
Or pink,
Oh
sorry.
my god.
This thing is hideous.
Okay, why do they? I don't understand. Like, because Enamorus came out in Legends like Arceus, and like that. This is like a Gen 5 like trio. So why did it come out in like Legends Arceus? I don't even know.
A lot of weird stuff, dude. I don't understand this reference. It's got to be like some deep like anime or lore reference that I just don't get. Because you're right, it makes no sense. And, like this thing is disgusting. I don't know any like even the most ugly Pokemon have its fans, right? I don't know anyone who likes this thing.
Right,
At all.
Its turtle form is even worse. It's like looks bad in the turtle form too.
Wait, it has a turtle form?
Yeah, wait, let me show you.
Like
I don't
this
know
is
if
the
that's
incarnate form. It's called Therian form?
Here, this is turtle form.
What the
I don't know
hell
that's
is
actually what it's
that?
called, but yeah.
Oh my god. That gives me nightmares, man. What is like the idea behind this thing? Why is it like a Cupid looking angry genie?
I don't know. I'm sure our commenters will tell us. Or you know, here, let's do a quick
Yeah.
Wikipedia so our listeners could know. Pokédex entry. Let's see. When it flies to this land from across the sea, the bitter winter comes to an end. According to legend, this Pokemon's love gives rise to the budding of fresh life across Hisui.
Wow.
Is
that's
it just
deep.
like okay, that's his incarnate, and then Theria, a different guise from his feminine humanoid form. From the clouds it descends upon those who treat any form of life with disrespect and metes out wrathful, ruthless punishment.
What? Does it actually say it's feminine human like form? Is that actually a thing it says?
Is it a girl Pokemon?
I'm sure it is, but then does it
it's 100% female, okay.
then what do you mean it comes out of its feminine form? It's still the same thing.
No, feminine human form.
Oh.
I guess it's kind of like Cupid that like also like just gives life. I don't know.
This thing is dumb. I don't care what anyone says. This thing is dumb. Yeah, so other than that, I mean, I really honestly like, like sometimes people say I can't play Snorlax. Like I'm not that kind of guy. I can't play
Yes.
Pidgeot Control. I'm not kind of. I can't play Enamorus, man. I'm not that kind of guy. I felt guilty the whole day for just playing this ugly ass in my deck, but it worked. And sometimes you have to bend on your morals to do well at things, and I think this is one of those times. Another highlight of my weekend I want to point out real quick. When we were at the club that night, FCBC man pulled out a Mega Evolution booster box. So we were ripping packs in the booth, and we hit the Lucario SAR in the booth. So I just want to give a shout out to Mega Evolution and opening packs in the club that apparently is now normalized. So
Nice.
quick shout out to that. And we got Kieran. Did you see my Instagram story, bro?
I did. I saw you had like the girls with the like when you're at the club when they bring you the bottles with the sign. Is it like Shift Gear Podcast, right? What did it say?
Yeah, it
Wait,
said. Look, hang on. Let me just. I don't know if you can see. Damn,
it's like there's glare. I mean, I can get the vibe. I just tell me what it says. Shift Gear Podcast.
It says Shift Gear Podcast. Hang on, let me send you. I'm going to send you a screenshot on disc, and you can put it up for the viewers. This is like, oh my god, dude! And believe it or not, I mean, no one's going to believe this because, like, obviously, it sounds like I did this. I didn't do that. It wasn't
you didn't
me.
Do it?
It was not me. I just sent it to you. You can pull it up on the screen if you can. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't do this. I was out on the dance floor with Austin, and then I get back. Yeah, here we go. Blow this thing up. These are bottle girls holding up this sign that says Shift Gear Podcast. And I can't even say on air what these people were dressed wearing holding this sign. It was ridiculous. And anyway, so I'm on the dance floor with Austin, and I come back and I see FCBC man, our boy Bryender, what we're calling him. He goes, "Yo, look at the bottle girl." I'm like, what are you pointing out here? And I look closer. I'm like, oh hell no! Nah. Like, there's no way you just did that. So he paid these girls to go put Shift Gear Podcast on a sign and bring it out to us when we were chilling there. So
nice.
That was something. All right.
Bro was trying to poach you from Endgame, bro.
He's doing a damn good job, bro. He's doing a good job.
Yo, I know the Endgame man listen to the podcast, so I'm expecting Rebel Nightclub or something.
Yeah, yo, setting the bar high. FCBC man's got it up like that. Endgame can't handle that. Y'all need to buy more Endgame so Far can take us to the club, man.
Yeah, yo, AM/PM Endgame.
AM/PM, yeah. All right. I like it. Fark would be all over that for reasons I can't say on air, but he'd be all over that.
That's why I said that. I haven't been to AM/PM in like 3 years, I think, and it's actually kind of close to where I live.
Yeah, if y'all don't know about AM/PM, I don't think a Google search would tell you enough about it to get the joke. But for Toronto people, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, there's AM/PM. There's I used to go to Big Trouble a lot. Like
Big Trouble's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. I haven't gone clubbing in a while, actually. I feel like I'm not too old for it. I guess I just don't go as much anymore. But
in Toronto, I don't go either. Like, I'm kind of the same as you. It's like my buddies are kind of just over it. Like, we're over that phase. But I like to treat Pokemon trips as like I don't know, like an aside to real life. Like, I like to go out there, and I act rambunctious when I'm on Pokemon trips. When I'm at home, dude, I'm not going out drinking. I'm not doing none of that stuff. But for whatever reason, Americans know how to party, and I like the American bars a lot better, just because there's less security at the front, or like there's security, but like there's no cover. People aren't pressing you about what you're wearing, what you're doing. Like in Toronto, it's a big deal, right? You go there with a hat or with like joggers, no one's letting you in.
I think that's just Pittsburgh, bro.
I don't know. I've had no issues in America at all. Like San Antonio, we bounced around to like 4 different bars.
I feel like if you went to Miami or something, like I think they would be similar. Even Toronto, most places don't care unless you're like, I don't know, one of the higher end places.
Yeah, I don't know, either way. So yeah, I mean, clubbing. If you guys come to Toronto in January, there's not much else to do. So go to AM/PM, or we'll give you the full guide.
I'll give you the rack of my favorites. That's not my favorite. My favorite's probably like Mojang Bar or something. But I don't know if you've been to that one.
Go to like I have not been to that one. Go to like a speakeasy or something. Those are always better.
Yo, go to City Pool. That's the one I took you guys to.
City Pool. Oh, that's the one that you took us to, where my boy was the bouncer.
Yeah.
Oh man, City Pool. All right, let's talk.
Let's get back to Pokemon. All right, so we went through your run, and let's talk about what actually happened. Liam just got fed Gardevoirs like the whole weekend. One was Zoroark. I think that's Zoroark's first major win. You love to see it, to be honest. We did not want to see Gardevoir win again. And I mean, Liam's a homie. Shout out Liam. Yeah, great call with the Zoroark, I think. Zoroark beats the big three more or less. The Dengo, the Guardy, the Dragapult. I mean, your Dragapult and Dengo was a bit closer. Obviously, you have the Toedscruel. He put the double Watchtower to have a good shot against the Terra Box. I'm sure that's also decent against Raging Bolt. It's also pretty good against Dragapult because you can shut off Blood Moon at the very end as well, force him to hit that jamming. So I think just a great meta call. Obviously a great player. And then obviously, when you look at the matchups, there's 9 Gardevoirs in here. So obviously a little bit of matchup luck as well.
That helps.
But anyway, is Zoroark like a mainstay in the meta now or what? Because I feel like it got 2 top 8s at Worlds and like no one played it, I feel like. So
yeah. We were talking about Zoroark a lot last week, I think, right? There's a bar to Zoroark, I think, that it is a difficult deck to play for sure. If you watch Liam play the deck, and like I'll admit I didn't. I was playing the entire time until top 4 or top 8. I watched one of his games. And the way he approaches the Gardevoir matchup is actually really, really interesting. He sits there and he does nothing, like literally nothing, because he wants to play around counter catcher and all that stuff. Like the deck is very intricate. Like those are things like when you pick up Zoroark, I wouldn't see that. Like there's no way I'd be passing against Gardevoir. I'd be hitting everything in sight because I'm dark and you're psychic. But the deck is so much deeper than that, and I think that's probably why it's not as played as it probably should be. I think this deck is really, really good. Problem is you lose to jank, right, Karen? Like that's what it comes down to.
Like stuff like Bolt is tough, but I mean, like, you know what? Like, we've talked about this before, but like, there's like the meta percentage they show you on the stream, and then like once you get to the top tables, like the meta percentage is like, all right, Gardevoir is 40%. That might be a bit of hyperbole, but like you know what I'm saying. Like Dragapult, all right, that's now like 25%. Goldengo, that's now 20%. So once you get to the higher tables, like all the like Henry Chow and his goons are playing Gardevoir, so it's like you just pick them off. So if you get to the top tables with a deck like Zoroark, you just ride the wave, which is what happened for him for sure. And there's some.
Right, I don't mean to bring this back to me, but if you don't mind, real quick, can you go to my matchups? I want to show you something.
Sure.
While we're talking about the top tables being like filled with the top decks, can we talk about? Oh, I was there almost the entire day. Actually, I guess not.
No, you were not on the top tables because you ID'd your last round, bro.
Yes, but look at this. There is not a Gardevoir in sight. Then go hit. I did not play, and I did not see a Dragon Ball till the top tables. Like we talk about being blessed by Tom, right? And how like Tom determines so many of our tournament runs. This was like as blessed as you could possibly get. And like it is funny though, because when you just never know with these huge tournaments. We talk about preparing for these tournaments. There's also a big one last year. I think it was Baltimore, like big tournament. And you contrast that to Worlds. It's always Worlds, then the biggest tournament of the year. That's normally how the circuit works, right? And Worlds is contrasted with the best decks all the time, and like high contrast. Then you get to the biggest event of the year, and because of the clientele, because of the people that are playing, you get like the complete polar opposite of concentrations of decks. And this to me showed me that more than anything. That if next September, when you guys are going to that first term of the year, expect to see the widest array of decks possible. And it's not just me. You go down this like regionals, like the standings and stuff. There are so many different decks. The concentration of different decks is absolutely ludicrous. And I don't mean to derail the conversation. We will go back to Zoroark, but I think it is important to note, and just like a part of my analysis of this tournament, like there was a wide array of decks, and I think that's just completely down to the point that it is the biggest regional of the year.
Yeah. Biggest one so far. I'm sure it will keep breaking the attendance record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to Liam. He has the most match points in a tournament in recorded history, apparently.
Yeah, with 50? Yeah, 50. That's crazy.
50 is nuts.
Yeah. So I was actually giving him a hard time. I was like, bro, like that's so lame that you ID'd instead of going for like the perfect tournament, going for the 18-0.
If he lost the last two, does he still get in? What would he have been?
I think he was still first seed if that happened.
He'd have been 12-2, right?
Yeah, because everyone else was getting to cut it like 10-1, so.
He probably at that point just don't want to play.
I think.
You're tired.
No, yeah, he's like, oh, I want to go eat snack, which I get. I was just like, that's obviously optimal. Like, you don't need to be 14-0. I was just like laughing. So.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Zoroark. I still don't think this will become like a very widely played deck, but lend some credibility to it. I mean,
proud of the boy, man.
Yeah, exactly. His second regional win too. Our favorite Zoomer.
For real.
I still love that episode we had him on the pod, and he was like explaining us like the LeBron sun, like "Am I Your Sunshine" edit or something.
Oh my
That
god,
he like
dude.
loves, that he prays to. So maybe that's what was getting him hyped to win the finals.
I was thinking about inviting him on for this week. I was like, yo, should we invite Liam? Because it's always so interesting. We'll have to have him on later.
Bro, he has his own podcast that like they barely post. So I hope they posted this week. I think they did post this week. The Trash Line.
Oh, they have to, man. What the hell?
Listen.
Yeah.
Well, Abon's on the podcast. I don't think they posted last week, did they? Because Henry came on our podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because Fouché was tweeting about it, and I saw Fouché on the weekend too. I'm pretty sure he has every plan to release Trash Lunch this week. So.
I think they did.
Let's hope.
But, yes, Aneil and I are recording this like pretty early, so during the week. So I don't know if their episode's out yet, but cool. So yeah, I guess the story too is Aneil that Jelly Guardy was taking over. I mean, I guess Henry Chow meta manipulated so that his group could just dominate. But yeah, I mean, it like basically just has a good matchup into the Screamtail Guardy. Even though Henry Chow told us 50-50.
Thanks, Henry.
Yeah, thanks, Henry. But no, I do think it has a good matchup in a normal Gardevoir. So their group took the list from Worlds. They cut the 4th Research for 3rd Arvin, and they cut the 2nd Evo for Balloon. So that if you go 2nd, and then there's a matchup you want Ocean Gloom, like Charizard, Dengo a lot of the time, you can use Ocean Gloom turn 1, which I thought was cool. There's also some games where like you Jellicent with 2 energy and you have none on the discard, so they can trap Guardy, so I guess that's also some utility.
Yeah.
Also, you don't need to Evo all the time with this deck if you're going to go for Ocean Gloom. And then in matchups where you don't need Air Balloon, like you can do the same thing where you use Arvin and Secret Box it away. So I don't have anything crazy to say about this list. It's pretty similar to the Guardian Jelly we've been seeing. I just think he was positioned very well in the meta. So I guess.
Yeah, I think it is super interesting how when Jelly was revealed, we were all mad. We were like, this stupid Gardevoir buff Jelly, I hate this thing. Then it completely just like flops at Worlds. Well, not completely, but like compared to what you thought it was going to be, right? It flops initially. And then now look, now it's everywhere. It's like, it's so quick how Pokemon format just kind of churns and churns and churns. And I, for one, am okay seeing the happy. Like I'm almost happy seeing this do well, just as like a breath of fresh air to what Gardevoir has been for a while. I think this is a good new take on Gardevoir, and like there are a lot of times where I see Jellicent players just never bench a Gardevoir or a Ralts. Like they never bench a Ralts and they just go in with a double Jelly. And I'm sure you've done that too a couple times. It's there are times where it's useful. So I like that. I think this deck's really cool.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I guess like are people gonna start playing Bundle again? Because that's the reason originally we all thought Jellicent was bad, because every Dengo was playing Bundle. So I mean, now it might be correct to just start playing Bundle again in a bunch of decks. I don't know if you saw Grant Manley's amazing Gardevoir deck.
I did not.
I'll show you. Henry Chow said it was like the best one. There's Iron Bundle, there's Devo, but there's no like Flutter Mane, there's a Cleffa. So he was teched for Jellicent, I guess.
So you bought, like, what's the point of Devo then?
I don't know. You just like
what
set
does it
stuff
do?
up with Monkey? I don't know.
Devo without Flutter seems very interesting. I mean, it obviously has its applications. Like Henry said last week, you can cheese some like random wins. I just find it hard to believe that someone as good as Grant Manley, who knows that like he'll be playing as probably the best players all day at the top tables, thought he could cheese wins with the Devo, but maybe he did.
Let me find his tweet. I think I follow him.
Did he get unlucky or no?
Probably. Optimal Guardy 60, top 32 Elwish spans. He got top 32. See, here's from Henry. Dear Grant, when I first saw this list, I'll be honest. I thought you were insane. But then I thought about it. The bundle for Jelly. The Cleffa to draw amazing every game. It's genius. This is the best Gardevoir EX list I've seen. Any format. Clap emoji, clap emoji, clap emoji. And we have Isaiah Bradner. Nice. Optimal Guardy 60. No Mew. Crying emoji 3 times. So
yeah,
I mean, Grant always plays a little bit of spice or like a little bit off the beaten path. That's always what he's been, like even when he was like younger. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. I'm sure this like works. I just haven't played this. I guess it looks outside of the norm, so maybe people are judging it. But
it does look a little weird. I don't think it looks as weird as it's getting credit for in the comments, but I definitely it's like 2 cards off from like the other list, right? I definitely think it is a little weird. The Cleffa I think is the most interesting inclusion to me. One of the cards, I mean, I wish I thought of this bundle thing. It's actually kind of genius. But one of the cards I was testing, like going into this, was Boss over the second counter catcher, just for this purpose. Because Jelly is hard to beat, right, with this build of Gardevoir. So I like what he did here. The one Screamtail, but no Charms, I find pretty interesting and curious. Like Other than Screamtail, that's basically your only attacker.
Yeah,
You're
there's
never
no way to
protecting your
one-shot
monkey.
stuff.
Yeah, and there's no Mew, so all your one-shot potential is just out the window.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I guess because you can also play Flutter to like counter Jelly, but I guess like you have to put in the active, so maybe that's why not. But what were his matches?
My point though is if you're already playing 4 Monkey, 4 Dark, and a Devo, shouldn't you just play Flutter? Doesn't that just make sense?
I don't know. You know,
I don't mean to like
question,
dump on his
don't
list.
Question,
No.
Don't question. I mean, I'm sure
No,
like it
not
worked.
nothing.
I'm sure like he'll write a PokeBeach article or something. I'll go read it and then I'll go summarize it for us all after I read
Yes,
it.
please do. I'm curious to see what he says. Like, I don't want to dump on his list. I'm sure there's like reasons for everything that he has.
Oh yeah,
there.
like we're not
I hate when
dumping
people do
on
that.
it. We're just like having
Yeah.
fun with like an off the beaten path Guardian list. I mean,
Bro, it's like my biggest pet peeve in life when I like scroll down my Twitter and someone does like really, really well with a list, and there's like mans underneath just dogging it that I know have never played the deck in their lives. And I don't want to be that guy, so I'm muting myself. This list is amazing, Grant. Great job.
nice. Okay. Cool. So we went over the Guardies. There's 3 Jelly in top cut. There was a Dango. Shout out Destin. Yeah, I mean I think Dango is well positioned. I think he lost the Jelly Guardian cut, but I love this list. You got the double Levincia, you got the 4 Cypher. He gave me credit for the second Levincia, so I was like, all right, shout out.
Nice. Take those. Take those.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is a good, solid Dango list. It was positioned well in the meta. I like looked earlier, like he just farmed like all these Dragon Bolts that he faced. So yeah, he beat Rahul actually with a Jelly Guardy too, and then he lost to a Bond. But I mean, I think Dango is definitely it's not underplayed because its meta percentage is fairly good in terms of like how many people are playing it. It's underplayed, I think, by the top players in the game is what I would say right now. Yes. Like most of them are just playing like Dragapult or Guardy, but like I feel like similar to what Liam's doing, like I feel like a lot of the best players should just be playing Dango and just get yourself to top tables and just like farm everybody.
Yeah. I think that's a fantastic analysis.
Yes.
I will say though, in their defense, and I feel the same way, and I'm sure you feel this way to an extent, perhaps. The mirror is just so.
Oh, the mirror is horrible. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Like on the way up, like playing against mirror, playing against like Raging Bolt, like there's less skill expression.
There's nothing you can do.
So yeah, exactly.
And like a lot of the top players in the game now, especially with the way this format is, are all deferring to like these skilled decks, right? Like the Gardevoirs, the Dragapults of the world, and I feel like there's a lot more agency in that, and I think a lot of guys default to that naturally too. So I think that's part of the reason why you don't see it as much.
I mean, like Dango has like a lot of skill, especially actually against Guardy and Dragapult. Those are the matchups it takes the most. It's just like when you play Mirror, you play Raging Bolt or something. There's like a lot less opportunity for you to come back or whatever. So. Yeah, the last 2 decks in cut where we had 2 Terror Boxes. I mean, Terror Box was like definitely the deck that did the best last weekend or the weekend prior. So I mean, I think the problem with this deck is that it has a bad Guardy matchup, but it's actually really good into almost everything else in the format. So we had Shemansky here.
Whoa! What is this? There's Flareons in here.
Oh yeah, this is like basically 1 card off his Worlds list.
This is sick. I've never seen this in my life.
Yeah. So you got the Flareon. He has like 1 Eevee and then 1 Flareon, 1 Leafeon, and then the rest is just like normal Terra Box.
Okay, I'd be so curious to hear why those cards are in there.
Well, I'm sure just like they have better like Dango probably, and then like Leafeon for Charizard or something. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, and then the other list I think was more standard. Yeah, there was no Eevee stuff. There was a Vitality Band and a Scrapper, which I thought was interesting. So I guess the Scrapper is probably there for like Guardy. So like if they try and go Charm Monkey or something, you can go like, all right, Torrential Pump or something. Yep. So pretty interesting. Double E-Switch. I think a lot of the lists we saw like the weekend prior played 1. So yeah, I think Terra Box is probably just like here to stay. We'll get to it later, but it won the Champions League as well. So it's just, I don't know, like with all his Guardy, it's a bit hard to get through, but like, I mean, Guardy's still only like, I mean, this weekend it was actually like 15%, but even 15%, you can lose twice the way up.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some other stuff going on. Like Grimmsnarl had actually a good bounce back tournament. There was 3 in top 32. One of them was a top 16. Most of the lists I looked at were pretty standard, I think, but I think the meta is getting a bit better for Grimm. If there's all this Guardy, right, especially the Jellicent version, I think Grimm is in like a pretty decent spot. It's getting buffed actually with Lily's Determination as well, so that's something to keep your eye on. It's definitely like falling off. And then I guess if like the normal versions of Dango not fall off, but go down from like 20% to like 9% or whatever, that's also a bit better for Grimm as well. Since Django's a bit slower, so you have a little bit more time, I guess. But even though the hands is kind of... Yeah, the other interesting deck that was in top 32 was 31st Aneil. We had Ethan's Typhlosion, which Dragapult finally get a placement in the
Sick.
cash.
All right.
And I don't even
The
think he
Brave
played any
Bengal, bro.
Dengos. Yeah, Brave Bengal. He only played 2 Dengos too. So yeah, cool.
I don't
to
know.
see.
Like this deck is underrated in my opinion. I really think it is, and this is another one. I mean, very much less so than Goldengo. It's not really a meta deck, but this is a deck that doesn't touch the hands of top players typically. I would love to see what someone at the top could cook with this. What someone could do with Ethan's Typhlosion. It's such a cool deck, and it's so self sufficient. I think the first realization people have too when they like play against this deck, it's like this engine is extremely consistent, extremely self sufficient, extremely consistent. You're getting what you need every time. Sure, yeah, you don't have a lot of counterplay when things go wrong, and I get that. But I think this deck is so cool, bro. I think it's so cool, and I'm happy to see it do well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it do well. It's like always cool when these decks start to get some placement. Other than that, I don't think there's anything crazy in top 32. The highest placing Conkeldurr was 42nd.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, after that, just a bunch of like normal stuff.
There's a Blissey up there.
Yeah, there was a Blissey.
Did you see the Blissey?
Yeah, 55.
This is sick.
Walls is in an okay spot. I mean, like double Cornerstone is enough to get through pretty much all the versions of Dengo. I don't know if it's enough to beat Gardevoir. Probably not.
I don't think so.
But yeah, it's probably good information. He lost to Conkeldurr. Oh my god, that's so sad.
that can't be a good matchup.
This guy's like, oh, like I just need to win my last 3 to make cut. It's like, no, Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr. And then Bolt. That's hilarious.
Oh man, poor guy.
He double Bolt. That's actually really interesting. I'm curious how that matchup goes.
Rigref.
What does that do?
If,
it's the EX blocker, right?
Can't hit it, yeah.
Of course. How did I forget? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy happened in juniors and seniors this weekend. There was no Conkeldurr against Okidogi.
No. Yeah.
So
unlucky.
Pretty boring tournament for that. Well, so that's Pittsburgh Regionals. The next one is Milwaukee in, I think, 3 weeks from now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, so I think it's 3 weeks.
Are you going to that one or no?
I will be, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm only going because it's Thanksgiving, so I can take the extra day off on the Monday and go see the Packers on Sunday. So
that's right, actually. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. So you'll be getting ready for that. That'll be our first tournament with the new Mega Evolution set. Also, I didn't realize the set is literally called Mega Evolution. Like,
yeah, it's boring, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like, but when I try and Google stuff and I type in Mega Evolution, like all this like video game stuff comes up whenever I try and Google it.
I will say though, the ETBs look so sick.
Little black with the
Gardevoir on it, and it's got a Mega Evolution thing on the top. Like the cards, I was surprised to see. Like you guys will notice it too if you haven't opened it already. Like the cards are super like foily. They're very shiny. The Megas especially. They have like a different like kind of like foiling pattern on them. You won't be able to tell through here, but it's just like a little bit more sparkly than they normally are. So the cards are definitely different. It definitely feels a little bit like a new block because that was the end of Scarlet and Violet. So it's no longer Scarlet and Violet Mega Evolution. It's just Mega Evolution. I was thinking about it in my car on the way up to my apartment today. I'm like, what do you do when there's another set? So is like Phantasmal Flames just called Phantasmal Flames? Is there no prefix anymore? How does that work?
I don't know.
Because we've never seen that before.
Yeah, it just is.
It's strange. I'm so curious to see what happens because it was always like Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions or like XY Evolutions, right? Like even the special sets had a prefix, and now we have no prefix.
It's not going to be Legends ZA? Well, because I guess Legends hasn't come out yet, so...
No.
I don't know. Well, wait, when we had like the set that had like the Sui and Gudra and stuff, was it called like Arceus, or was it still Sword and Shield?
It was Sword and Shield. I believe that was Astral Radiance, which was all that stuff. Yeah, Sword and Shield, Astral Radiance. So they always had a prefix until now, and they no longer do. Mega Evolution. And the boxes are given out, dude. They're like juiced with cards because the set's really small. So the boxes are pretty juiced, and some of the cards are like, I know it's like opening day, so the prices are high. The Golden Gardevoir, the Mega, it looks like insane, but it's like touching $800, 800 beaver bucks.
No one's paying that.
It's nuts. But the alt arts are really, really nice. If you look at the alt arts, like I don't know, man, something does something for me for sure. It might be. I don't know if they're all out yet.
Gardevoir does something for you.
I wouldn't phrase it like that. I wouldn't phrase it like that. Weirdos out there, dog.
You're the one who said it, bro.
Yo, why are you making it weird, dog?
You're the one making it weird.
No.
Look, someone already made a
I
wallpaper
in
for
place.
it, bro. Yeah, this
Yeah,
does look
yo,
nice.
okay.
I don't think
Here's
this
the
is
thing.
crazy,
It looks
though.
nice. It's a little creepy. A little bit.
But you just said it does something for you. Now you're saying it's creepy? I think the only thing
I think the card looks nice, but I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself. The card looks kind of weird, but it's really, really nice, and I need one. So, and both things can be true. And Lucario is pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say my favorite Gardevoir is like I have one copy in my Guardy deck, like the one from Paldean Fates, I think. Or yeah,
with the Wooper in the background.
With Wooper in the background, that's my favorite.
Blue Gex, bro.
I bought it. I bought it for like $70 Canadian, I think, when it came out.
Yeah, I bought it from LDF for like $50. They were cheap.
Yeah, because I wanted to get another one when I played it in Monterey, but I was like, oh, it's a lot more expensive now. Like I don't care that much, so like.
Yeah. You'd be proud. I used my my alt-art French Gardevoir this weekend, and I was using Force Miracle all weekend, and I got deck checked and I passed. So
did you have Super Bonbon?
I did not have Super Bonbon. The only French card I own is that Gardevoir, unfortunately.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. That's like whenever I play in Mexico now, I have all my not Mexican cards, my Spanish cards.
My Mexican cards.
I guess I get them in Mexico, so they are my Mexican cards.
Sure, I guess. Mexican Gardevoir deck.
Mexican Gardevoir deck. Okay, before we move on to Champions League, Neil, we had some controversy this weekend. In the finals, a Bond, he like got a match loss for a missing Monkey Dory. And we saw this posted on Dexterdo on Twitter. I don't actually know what this is. I always see them pop up on Twitter, and they're very big, so I saw everyone was talking about it. But I'll roll the clip while we're talking. But they found out a Bond in the middle of game 1 had 59 cards because here in this moment, when he popped off and against Cal in top 4, he throws the headset. Monkey goes flying from his side to his opponent's. And then Cal is just like probably like, tilted whenever he lost. And he's just scooping up his cards, and the monkey's on his side. He picks it up. So
I have no blame to Cal for this situation.
That's not his fault at all. His statement was down here. Accidentally took his Monkey Dory. I feel really bad. Abon is a good friend of mine and someone that I've known for a very long time. Really unfortunate situation, which I think is a fair assessment of the situation for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no benefit to stealing someone's Monkey Dory when you're already eliminated from the tournament.
I also don't know why, like, I don't want to sound like a hater, bro. I'm not gonna sound like a hater here, but like, I don't know why a Bond has to throw his headphones like that.
Well, he's hyped, bro. He won the match. Like, it was probably. I didn't watch this match, but it looks like it was close.
Yeah, no, I get it. I am all for people showing emotion, like being happy to win and stuff. I just think like the toss of the company-owned headphones, it ain't even your headphones, just toss it on the table. You throw a monkey, the dice is knifed everywhere. I'm like, there had to have been a better way to celebrate this victory than what that was.
I don't know, it's just emotion. I did it's whatever. Like, it is a little disrespectful to throw the headphones. I mean, Pokemon can afford it. I'm not gonna lose any sleep for them, but.
I feel bad for his opponent, bro. Like I don't know. Like being on the side of that,
that's
I
just
don't know if I'd be.
Bro.
I don't know, man.
It is BM. Like, don't get me wrong, it is BM, but like that's just competition.
To me, that's like playing a sport and like scoring a goal and going to the other team's bench and like just giving it to them.
It's not that bad. Like,
I just think there's ways that we could better do this. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to sound like a hater. Anyways, the matchup in the finals was a wash, anyways. So it's fine. It all worked out the way it worked out, and that's that. And Bond was cool about it. That's the part that I really liked about it.
Bro,
he was cool.
He just scooped.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I'm not gonna be here. Like, I got 59 cards. I'm out of here. Peace out. I wish I saw someone reply to Cal's tweet. Someone said, "Yo, I wish you put 5 Monkey Dories."
I saw that
in your list tweet. Could have been so fire. And I wish a Bond put 1 less in his. I thought it'd be so funny.
Really funny. Bro, there's also you see the tweet that a Bond. Actually, I don't know if I should say this, but the Bond response to Moffat's tweet.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
That their decks average out to 60 cards. If you know, you know.
It took me a while to get it, but I got it after. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
That was so funny.
As much as I was giving a Bond hell like 2 seconds ago, yo.
That was good.
That was a great
That was like one of the best clapbacks I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
And then what else did I say? Oh yeah, we also had this weekend, there was like that one game where like Rahul like secret box for 2 tools, and then like they had to like on the third game be like, oh, you actually secret box for 2 tools. The second game lost, also against Liam.
Yeah.
So just a lot of mishaps on the stream this weekend.
A lot of
Obviously,
stuff
again,
going
like that Rahul obviously wasn't trying to like cheat. I don't
No.
think on stream, right? So it's just unfortunate situation.
Like, that's the thing, right? It's all a matter of intention, right? Like Rahul wasn't trying to cheat. I don't think Cal took a monkey door on purpose. I don't think Abon meant to BM the guy. He definitely didn't mean to throw his monkey door across the table. Like, I think we're all good here, guys. We're all good in the Pokemon community. Like, everyone's cool. We're live. No bad intentions here.
Yes.
But yeah, it was definitely a very eventful weekend, and a lot of judges were brought into question, and then Premwatch shut them all down with one of the greatest tweets I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, like
where he said,
let me find Pram's tweet. I mean,
yeah,
I
find
actually disagreed with Pram's tweet, but I'm just like, yeah, this is like an aura tweet, so we'll allow it.
I liked it.
If you have a
I thought
better
it was great.
Limitless page than me, you can complain about judges. So he's basically saying if you're like Azul, Tord, or Jason, you can... Actually, Jason's Limitless page isn't as nice as Pram's because they don't have all the old stuff.
True.
Yeah. I mean, like, hey, this isn't true because like you can criticize without being better than him, and also judging is like independent of playing. But again, just
Yeah.
aura from one of the goats.
Yo, was someone clapping back at him in the caption?
What?
Or in the comments? Is that why in Milwaukee when my opponent asked me to concede to them right after you warned us not to do something like that, you didn't take action because you're a better player than me? Yo.
I mean, I wasn't there. I'm not commenting on that.
I wasn't there either. I don't know what's going. It looks like some beef's going on there, bro. That's crazy. I ain't getting involved.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, I feel like with Pokemon Twitter, like, I'm like, you and I are very similar in this sense. Like, just steer clear.
Yeah, steer clear, bro.
Don't touch this stuff.
I mean, okay, like, I will say, it was a bad look for the judges not to catch that. I mean, I'll preface that by, like, it is always number one on responsibility of the players to catch their mistakes and their opponent's mistakes, but, yeah, it's just like a blown call, right? It's like when you watch, like, a big sports match and the referees blow a call. Like, that's basically what it's like, right? I mean, we just move on and whatever, but like they just missed it on both times. At the end of the day, like it was on a bond for the monkey thing, and it was on Rahul and Liam for the double tool thing. But yeah, it's unfortunate the judges missed it. So I think it's actually very fair to criticize the judges for missing that. Right? Like especially now that like the competition's getting so heightened. Right? Like this is like the stream, like the stream was definitely super negatively affected because they had to give a game loss and like end that Rahul Liam round early. The finals, we just missed the finals because it was missed. But I mean, for the most part, like 95% plus of the time, or 99% of stream games, like the judges catch everything. So it was just really unfortunate this weekend that we had like 2 incidents that didn't get caught in time.
There were just a lot of weird incidents that kind of everywhere too. There was I'm not going to comment on exactly what the situation was, but like in the last round, we were delayed by like half an hour. There was a situation with 2 people I know that were basically just like beefing at the table. Like,
interesting.
It was there's unsportsmanlike conduct given out, double game loss at one point, like for those guys. Like it was, I'll tell you when we're off air, it was something crazy.
But you know what I wish they had when there's rulings? Like, you know, when you watch like NBA or I think NHL does this too, or even NFL, like they're like, all right, let's go to Secaucus and get the replay center. Steve Javi.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, let's get Michael Pramwat on the line. Chip
get Raph on the phone.
Get Raph on the phone. Like Chip is like, all right, Pram, like what are you seeing here? Like what's happening at the table? It's like,
what's the guy
Chip,
for the NFL?
I don't know the guy for NFL.
Mike Pereira. A rules expert, Mike Pereira. Yeah, Joe, I see a holding call down the field here. I see a double prize loss in the future. And like it's hilarious because like they have this goated judge on the call too. So if the real judge gets it wrong, that's the tough look. Yeah. That's a tough look. That's what we need. That's a great show.
Yeah, it's like, so you see here, Chip, like, we know that the double tools were taken. That's obviously against the rules. Now what we got to do is got to rewind and check the intention, because that could escalate the penalty from the game loss to this. That's like when they say if it's like a technical or a flagrant.
Yeah. They should start asking ChatGPT for like a matter-of-fact summary of these things. It's hilarious, bro. We need a Manning cast for Pokemon. We need Peyton Manning and Eli to come. Or we need some like famous... I guess we have Azul now. Yeah, that's fine. We have Azul. Never mind. We're good. We're taking care of it.
Get the Azul Tord chat or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, cool. All right, last topic for today's episode. Let's move on to the other side of the world. Let's move to Japan, where the Champions League was in Yokohama. That was won by Terrestrial Bullet, their name for Terravox. That's whatever Google translated. So I guess that's what it is. So I mean, the Terravox list that won was actually like extremely standard. So I actually don't have a lot to say. There's actually a Terravox list like when I went down to top 16. I think I thought was more interesting. There was one that was playing like Mega Mawile and Mega Kangaskhan, so we saw some of the new Megas. I think it was the only deck in Top Cut that had more than one Mega Pokemon in it. Or it might have been, yeah, because the Guardy had Mega Diancie. This would have Kangaskhan and Mawile. I thought it was cool.
And
I mean, like, oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say what's crazy about reading these. Like I was just looking into these. We actually don't get Mega Diancie for Milwaukee.
Yes, I didn't realize that at first.
Yeah, so this is like it might be a little different to what ours is gonna look like.
Yeah, I mean I don't think a huge difference, but like this tournament's obviously different.
Yeah, I think Mega Diancie is a huge buff for Gardevoir, right?
Yeah,
so like
that deck really needed some help, man. Like
yeah, it did. It really needs some help.
So yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool the Mega Kangaskhan. I mean, like Terra Box, like the problem is like closing out games. So I mean, Mawile obviously helps. You do 320 if you have 2 prizes, and then if you have like Fez on your board, Mew on your board, Kangaskhan on your board, like you're drawing a lot of cards. So it does seem kind of cool. It seems like the type of deck that could use Kangaskhan really well. Yeah, second place was Guardy. It was a pretty standard build. There was a Drifloon, there was the Mega Diancie, there's Klefki, and there's that new Psychic Stadium that lets you draw cards. 4 Lily's Determination, 4 Iono, 3 Research. There was no Arven in this list, actually.
Oh, man.
So you're just, like, all draw supported. So I thought it was kind of interesting. I mean, we've seen even, like, normal Guardy now, like, most of them played, like, 2 Arven. So is the next evolution maybe just going straight up, just playing, like, what's it called? 4 Lilies. This list doesn't play Evo also, which is kind of interesting to me. But I guess maybe you play that Stadium, you rely a little bit more on our Candy. I don't know.
If you play 3-3-2 Guardy, I feel comfortable not playing Evo, but I mean, it looks kind of tough here to get out your Gardevoirs, right? Like, how are you? If you just miss your Curlias and Ultra Balls, you're just never getting there. And like that's my concern with this. I think I guess you do gain the Psychic Stadium too, so maybe you can draw when you have one of the 2 pieces in your hand. Yeah, like I don't know. I will say though that like Arven as a card in Gardevoir is so hit or miss because you're only playing 2 of them typically. So it's like when you have the card, yeah, it's sick, but it definitely feels like it's like a supplementary supporter rather than your main plan. It's kind of like you remember back in the day when there was like 4 Juniper, 4 End, and then it was you decide between 2 Bianca,
or
2 Charen, or 2 Random Receiver. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Like Arven just like that supplementary guy just in case you draw it. Because if it really was that good, you'd play 4. So it's not the end of the world to not play it. I just don't know how you're evolving your Gardevoir here.
Yeah, so I'm curious. I mean, I'll just wait until Henry and his group build Gardevoir in Milwaukee, and I'll go see. I'm like, all right, that's the way to play Gardevoir. But yeah, Lily Determination is definitely going to change a lot how decks are built. There's a bunch of Poltnor in top 16. I mean, I guess like a lot of people aren't playing Psyduck. Honestly, I don't want to put Psyduck in my decks, so I can see why. Like a lot of people are probably not playing Psyduck. The top 4 Grimmsnarl list did play Psyduck, which seems kind of unnecessary to me because I feel like you're already fine against Dragapult. But this is a deck that I think really benefits from Lily's Determination for sure. There was a couple of them in top 8 as well. There's a new Evoltol card. I think one of the lists was playing it. Yeah, there's like an Evoltol that has corner. It has free retreat as well, so like that's pretty good for the Grimmsnarl deck. They still love playing Tatsugiri over there in Grimmsnarl. A lot of them playing that. So.
I guess if there's one deck you could really play like Psyduck and Shaman in, it probably is Grim. So I guess it does make.
But I mean, like sense. You don't play high bulk search cards. It's just because you play Artisan, so you can pull out your tech at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just going through these, like there's not really anything new. Like there's this Golden Go deck that played Lunatone Zoroark. Which like this reminds me a lot of the Fan Rotom build because like Zoroark has like basically the same attack as Fan Rotom. And they played like Trolley instead of I guess like Secret Box how that version plays. So I don't know, this is something to maybe like keep in mind. Like this could be a new way to play Golden Go. I don't know. It doesn't seem like
you're right. There's not a lot here that's like interesting. Definitely a lot less than I thought.
Like it literally feels like I'm just looking at one of our regionals like in North America. Like there's like nothing crazy. Like it's all like there's a couple cards from the mega set, but really not that many. It's mainly just like Lily's Determination. There was in seniors. There was this deck, the Sarah. Like it's not gonna like make it big, but there's like a Sarah Ledge Zoroark Lunatone deck that was cool to me.
Okay, I like that. There's a new Sarah Ledge too that came out that's really good.
But that's in the next set, not this one, I think.
I see.
But you are right. The new one is very, very good because it like what does it do again? Like snipe something? I already forgot, but I know.
I think it does. It's for 1 energy. It does like 200, and then it only works if you can discard 4 energies from your hand.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it one shots like Fez and stuff, which is actually the deck needs a good 1 prize attacker. So.
That's definitely what that is. I much to my disappointment, there's no Cynthia's Garchomp up here, which is really annoying. I thought that card,
Yeah,
that
with
deck
the
could be really
fighting
good.
bell and all that, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess maybe the biggest difference is just we don't get Mega Diancie. I assume Mega Diancie will be in our Inferno set, if I had to guess. Because I think in Japan...
It's actually going to be in a promo box.
Oh, promo box. Okay, there you go. Will it be legal for like
Yeah.
the European regionals? Do you know?
I think it'll be legal for LAIC. I think it comes out October 22nd or something. I checked yesterday.
Diancie Xbox release date.
I
October
think it's
22nd?
a deck. Yeah, something like that.
Wait here.
It's going to release October 24th.
And if you trust Google AI, which probably just scraped something, so... Okay, so October 23rd.
Pokemon Chazet.
Is that here? Oh, but this is Japanese. No?
I suppose below for the one above it.
Of Mega Battle.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in English. Oh, you're right. This is in English.
Yeah.
Okay, so October 24th. So then you're right. So yeah, I think Lille and Gdanston, this isn't legal.
No, I guess not. Speaking of LAIC, bro, I looked at the flight prices today. Yo, I might be skipping out this year. It's the next level. They're like 1,300. Like direct.
Well, bro, I wanted to go to Argentina for the special event. I didn't get in. I was so cheap.
Yeah, that is annoying.
It literally says $1,000 right now.
Yeah, mine was. I put the actual dates in.
What's the dates?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was like 13th to 17th or something is what I put in.
Oh, we're flying on Thursday, maybe.
When you,
yeah, direct. You're right. $1,300 back.
Like, what's the scene here, bro? Why is it $1,300? I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, if you're willing to do a connection, you save like $500 pretty much.
But bro, look at that travel day, dog. 14 hours of travel.
I don't know about you. I actually love travel days now so much. Like, I look forward to them. Like,
you look forward to 14 hours of travel starting from 6 p.m. going to 9:55 a.m. on a Delta LATAM flight with a 2-hour stopover at JFK. There's no goddamn way, bro. There's no way.
Because I feel like I don't know. Like, I don't know about you. Like, I work a lot during like the week, and I work on the weekends normally too. So like whenever I'm on a plane, I feel like I'm like disconnected, right? Because I'm like, okay, I don't have Wi-Fi or anything. I don't have to like talk. Like, I don't have to any obligations. So I could just like read my book, or I can like what's it called? Like watch TV shows or movies I haven't watched. Like I've been on like a reading kick lately. Like my flights like go by so fast because I just like read a book like the entire time. So
yeah, that'll do it. I think it's also the nature of your work though. Talking because like
fair.
when I'm done my workday, bro, when 4 p.m. hits, my laptop is closed. I'm not reading anything till 8 a.m. the next day. Like that's just kind of how my job is. But I understand like what the year that I took like coaching Pokemon stuff, you are on the clock all the time. Like people are gonna message you, and like having that disconnect time is pretty sick. And when you can say, "Hey, sorry I didn't answer you for 14 hours. I was on a plane," that's pretty elite.
Yeah, I mean, I normally get like if you fly on like United or something, they give you like the WhatsApp and texting. So I still have that. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, whenever I'm at my house, I feel like I don't know. I don't watch TV or anything. I feel like I'm always like, oh, I should be like doing something. So.
You're always trying to work.
Planes are my disconnect time now. Because yeah, you're right. Actually, this is very expensive. Because normally I think I pay like $900 like round trip.
I was already like thinking about not going. I think we paid $900 last year too. But then I saw like 10 hours nonstop, $1,300. I'm like, I mean, $1,300 to sit on a plane for 10 hours. I don't know, man. I'm debating because I feel like bro, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it always listed as 10 hours? I feel like it was shorter before.
No, it's always been 10 hours.
Has it? The distance definitely hasn't changed from Toronto to Sao Paulo, I'll tell you that. But I swear to God, it was like 8 hours or something before. It was, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tweaking.
I think you might be. But, I mean, I'll still be going, assuming I register tomorrow. But
register tomorrow?
I think it is. I'm not sure, actually. Wait, let me double check.
It's like, bro, isn't it like hella cheap? I'm just going to register anyways. Because it's like in Brazilian dollars.
Well, you can get a refund this year, which is nice, because before they didn't.
Sick.
Where is registration? Let's see. They had a website for it, I think, that I was on like a while ago.
There's an LAC hub. There's a hyperlink down there.
Oh, was there? Okay, wait, I think I can get it from here too. LAC hub. LAC hub.
There's the LAC hub.
Registration. Well,
shout out Expo Center North, man.
Yeah, shout out Expo Center Norte for sure.
Spot,
okay, September 23rd, 7 p.m. Brazilian time. What time? Let me find. Is it in?
They're not exactly the same as us, or like maybe an hour ahead.
No, they're an hour ahead of us, so it's 12:45 a.m. there right now. So it's 6 p.m. EST. I mean, if you guys are watching this, registration's already happened, so hopefully you guys got in.
That's cooked. I just realized that. Anyone watching this, like, all right, sorry, man, this is in the past.
I'm putting this in my calendar right now, so don't forget.
Yeah, I'm literally setting an alarm right now too. 300 real. What does that equate out to for us?
I think it's that's a good question actually. 300 real. People watching this are like, yeah, we don't care about this. It's 80. Yeah, it's still 80 Canadian dollars, bro.
Yo. I remember the first year was like $35, man. That one I'm not tweaking about. That actually happened. It's not like not like the 8-hour flight that I was dreaming about.
Yeah. So, I mean, I saw that too for the Brazilian regional. The first one, they were charging like I think more than the American regional, and everyone like flamed them. They like lowered the price by like 3 times or something.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
shout out to people for getting that lowered.
Bro, 110 for each regional now is crazy.
It is crazy.
And like, it's not like they increase cash prizing. Like, there's not like my last weekend, right? I 64 and I didn't get a dime. Like, it's not like we're doing more. It's not like a Bond won like 10 grand for coming second and Liam won 20 grand for first. Like, this money is just going to their pockets.
Yeah.
Going nowhere.
What to bring?
They gotta fix up.
Damage counters and markers.
Oh, yo, speaking of money grabs, we got to talk about the money grab at the regionals. So you weren't there, but they set up this regional like
the merch
thing.
I saw that. Wait, let me find it. I think our favorite guy Chris Brown was tweeting.
Sea Breezy. That's what Chris Brown looks like.
Oh, you didn't know? He looks like, whenever you watch like Nintendo Direct, he's on there for like the esports for like Worlds or whatever.
Damn, he's up there.
Dude, I saw him quote tweeting something. I thought, oh, maybe he didn't quote tweet. Someone posted about the merch. I need to find the photo.
Anyways, this merch was cool. It looked pretty cool, but bro, like when I saw it, and my immediate reaction was, all right, we have like, this is just the most instant money grab in history. Like, just a chance to sell more stuff. And like a lot of it's just like very generic looking, and like honestly, I wanted the crossbody bag. It worked on me too, but it's hilarious how Pokemon keeps finding ways to like monetize all this stuff, as they should.
Okay, so they had Zoomer. Oh, so look, each game got their main Pokemon. So like Go, I know Zoomerl's gonna go. Card game, we got Gardevoir. I know VGC and Incineroar is like their goat. I think Landorus is probably also Pachirisu. That's also VGC. I mean, it looks okay.
Like, looks like that crossbody is fire. Like that $34.99 bottom. That's pretty hot.
Is it fire? Are you wearing this like outside the regional?
I would never wear this outside the regional, but inside the regional, we're in there, bro. My favorite piece of clothing now actually is the World's Bomber. You know that
yes,
that Anaheim one?
Yeah.
Like some of the Pokemon stuff actually goes hard. Like you can wear it out properly.
Bro, I bought the like it's over near my bed, but like the Toad Scroll like sweater from Worlds because hype, and then bro on the side it has like Anaheim like thing. I'm like, okay, this is lame. Like I wish I took this.
I know.
I might scrape it off of my sweater. Like,
yo, it's hilarious you said that because I did the exact same thing, and then when I got back, I saw it. And Elaine was with me, and I'm like, "Oh, you really wanted this, right?" Nudge, nudge. She's like, yeah. And I was like, "Okay, you can have it." I gave it away instantly because I saw that side lettering, and like it's very like Forever 21-esque, bro. Yeah. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, it's like if I walked in to a mall and I walked out with a shirt that said Aeropostale on my sleeve. Like, we're not doing this. It's not 2005 anymore. Sorry, guys.
I will give Pokemon one clothing shout out. I don't know when they did this, but they upgraded the Play Pokemon shirts you get when you go on the stream. They're like dry fit ones now. Because like before they were like the worst, like Gildan cotton shirts. They were so uncomfortable. And now, like last time I was on stream, like I'm like, oh, like I work out in this shirt now. I'm like, it's nice.
I was gonna say I worked out in mine too.
Yeah.
It contours very well. It's like, wow, damn, I look D's in this thing, and I'm not D's guy. Like,
the only thing I don't like is it says trainer on the back. So like whenever I go out and wear it, it's just like trainer on the back.
Yeah, you're definitely getting bullied walking down the street like sub trainer. You doing good? It's like, come on, Pokemon, don't lay us up to dry here. I don't like these shirts though. I don't like these. Like I'm looking at these, like they're very generic, like kind of dweeby. I found. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I mean, I'm not gonna buy these at regional, but it is cool that we have merch now, I guess.
Yeah, like the sweater's hard. I think that sweater's sick. Like bottom left, sweater's cool.
Yeah, with the
the bottom left one, the black one with the 4 dudes on it.
Yeah, it's the Pachirisu one. It's like one from the Jacob Meteor from Worlds.
I think it's cool.
They milk that like crazy. Like that happened like over 10 years ago. Like I swear all they do. Whenever I watch like the World, they do an animation. It's like, oh, let's animate Pachirisu. Like it was cool, but like has VGC not had like any other like big moments since then? Like,
Dude, they would make so much more money just like memeing stuff that
I
happens. Like
guess.
make a shirt with like 5 Monkey Dory cards on it. I'm
Yo,
buying
they
that so
should,
fast,
bro.
bro. I'm buying that so fast.
Or like, yo, give us
Uh,
some Bidoof merch or something. Like,
yeah, I could rock like the Bucky's Bidoof
yeah,
one.
bucket
You've seen that
Bidoof.
knockoff?
Like,
Yeah, get the.
bro, have you seen the Bidoof's Last Stand video? Or Big
I
Day or
have.
something? Bro, that's I think I've said that
Yeah,
on podcast. That's one of my favorite videos of all time, bro.
they need to do like city themed regionals merch again. We were talking about that at the
Yeah,
venue. Like make like a shirt that has like a CN Tower in it for Toronto, with like a Pikachu on it, and
that would be
then give us
hype.
a giant like Giannis mural when we go to Milwaukee. Give me something good here.
Yo, that'd be cool if they like collab. They're like, all right, we're coming to Toronto, like Toronto Raptors, like Pokemon collab. Because
Yeah.
the Raptors collab whenever like artists come to Toronto and they like make merch for them that they sell at concerts. So I'm like, yo, MLSC, if
Yeah.
you're listening, hit me up.
The Pikachu Jamal Shed collab coming to you soon. I'm really hoping that the Brewers in the playoffs for when we were down in Milwaukee, or I can see a Bucks game. That's the hope down there.
That would be nice.
We'll see. Fiserv, is it Feaster or Fiserv,
I think
whatever
it's
that place
Pfizer
is?
Forum, yeah. Because it
Yeah, that
used to
place
be
is
the
cool.
BMO Bradley Center or something.
Yeah, that was a lame ass name.
Bro, I
They
always
changed
love
that.
when the American stadiums have Canadian names. Let's go.
Yeah.
The Bank of Montreal
TD
Stadium.
Garden.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Toronto Dominion Celtics. That's where they play.
Yeah, TD Garden. That's why. Oh, well, the other one that's really funny is when they have like those like really generic names. Like I forget which baseball team it is. I think it is the Brewers. Is it the Brewers? There's one called American Family Field. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm sure
That
it's an
sounds like
insurance
an
company.
insurance company. I was gonna say, yeah, it definitely sounds like
Yeah.
an insurance company.
But like, they're so funny. Some of these, like when Staples Center got renamed to like whatever it is now,
It's
like
the crypto.com, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, like guys,
Crypto
come
Bros.
on, man. Gone are the days of like the actual like cool names, like the Sky Dome. Now it's the Rogers Center. It's all just monetized. I
Yeah,
guess
it's all
as it should.
it's all the
be, but
money. But
I know. Anyways, we're yapping.
yeah,
We're
that was a
yapping.
long yap at the end. So hopefully the hardcore fans
Yeah.
enjoyed that. I'm sure everyone else already clicked off.
I don't think we
But
have any of those, but yeah.
yeah, if you
we
stuck
try.
to the end, we appreciate you. We'll be back next week as always. I don't know what we'll talk about next week, but we'll talk about something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We can yap.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. You got anything to plug? Got any upcoming stuff? No?
I mean, my Golden Go guide's still there. It'll be updated from Milwaukee if you want to check that out. No, I booked my flights to Lille and Gdansk yesterday, so that's hype. I'll see the European listeners there. But yeah, other than that, nothing exciting.
Cool. Go buy this guy's Goldengo thing so he doesn't have to fly for 13 hours to Brazil. so he can fly nonstop. Everyone go buy Goldengo, otherwise he's going to be on a plane. He can't coach y'all because he'll be on a plane. It's a win for you. Anyways, appreciate y'all being here. I wanted to actually shout one thing out. Like this was the weekend where we were talking about this a couple weeks ago where like sometimes you go to a regional and like shift your listeners everywhere and sometimes it's like graveyard. This weekend I couldn't walk more than 5 steps without someone stopping me and be like, yo, great job on the podcast. So we like genuinely appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for listening to us. Yeah. I don't know why you do. Neither of us know why you do, but we appreciate you guys being here and stopping us when we're walking and saying hi. Like love meeting you guys. And I don't know. This whole thing is still very new to me, the whole like can't walk 5 steps thing, but it is fun and we really enjoy it. So thank you to everyone who listens to us. Very goat behavior. Anyways, if you're listening to us now, you're a real one either way. Appreciate y'all. We will talk to you next week about a topic we don't know yet, but we're going to yap away. Have a fantastic week and comment down below. I don't know. We always give people something to comment down below. What should they comment down below?
I don't know.
The most comment the most sellout arena name in history or something like that.
Sure.
Something stupid. Comment something dumb down below. We want to interact with you. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Peace.
All right, later, everyone.